Dylan?
1 second. Actually, is it better if I use my laptop?
I think you might be able to download it.
You're trying to get rid of the top navigation bar?
Yes.
I think if you hover over the top, and then you can probably get rid of it in Chrome.
I think it's Options F.
Options F.
So control option.
There we go.
Done. This is the day I've been looking forward to all year long. We're excited to show you what we've been up to these past few months. Every once in a while, something revolutionary comes around and changes everything. Now, Nuapps has been fortunate enough to have introduced a few of these into the VE world over the past 8 years. When founded in Fresh Mills, New York in 2012, we single-handedly introduced VE to the world of mobile applications. And then just 2 years ago, we introduced PWAs, a smaller, faster, and smarter form of the conventional website. We didn't just change the way consumers shop. No, we changed the entire e-commerce industry forever. You're welcome. Today, we are introducing 3 new products that are accessible on any smart device. As of January, we've successfully applied AR, VR, and 360 shopping, once again raising the bar of the consumer shopping experience. Your days of swiping through photos in order to order are over. Today, we live the shopping experience on this device, the most important device of the 21st century.
And it is that device that 59% of small businesses struggle to utilize in order to increase sales. Think about it. Only 25% of businesses invest in online marketing. That is 3 in 4 businesses failing to capitalize on the world of e-commerce, which has generated over $12 trillion over the past 5 years worldwide. But we don't leave anyone out. With Nuapps' strong digital platforms, we help small businesses thrive within the world of e-commerce. But wait, there's more. Short term, we're decreasing operational expenses while pushing international sales. Longer term, we're implementing new technology to offer the best in service to our clients. For our employees, we shifted from an LLC to C Corporation in order to provide equity to our investors.
Since our founding in New York City, our mission has been simple: to put businesses on the front lines of consumerism through digital platforms, allowing all businesses to better interact, convert, and retain their clients. To accomplish this mission, we model a traditional corporate structure with a strong management team of 6 chief officers and 2 CEOs, Ms. Johannes and Mr. Nkansa.
This co-CEO system, similar to what we've seen at software giant Oracle, allows for a clear structure for maintaining our domestic presence while also establishing an international one. Between myself and Mr. Nkansa, there's a clear respect for what each of us brings to the table. A huge internal strength because it allows us to easily communicate and efficiently strategize. Take a look at our SWOT analysis. A deeper SWOT analysis reveals opportunities both for growth and strength in order to overcome potential obstacles that may come our way. A strength that we've partaken in is that we have a major increase of employees, majority in our tech department, making up over 33% of our company's total workforce. A major benefit when trying to expand operations internationally.
A weakness: training time for programmers. The utilization of softwares like Trello and Flutter, we can accelerate production and increase communication. With the advancement of our smart shopping technologies, our greatest opportunity resides in space. Elon Musk's Starlink, a satellite-based internet service, provides blazing fast internet speeds, faster than 5G's already promised 1 millisecond latency, which will ensure for a more reliable and immersive experience than ever before. A threat we've already addressed involves government data guidelines to prevent delivery of our products. To counter this, we have 2 in-house data controllers who take responsibility to contact authorities during database management, as compared with GDPR in Europe, upcoming NTA regulations in the United States.
For 8 years, Nuapps has built a reputation as the growth engine for other businesses. In direct comparison, virtual enterprise competitors like Vivid Plus have operations that are limited to North America, whereas Nuapps has made an international push in the past year to expand customer reach. Furthermore, real-world competitor PredictSpring develops mobile apps for clients to connect consumers to their businesses. The problem? Their apps aren't in trend with technological advancements and do not provide an immersive customer experience. On the flip side, Nuapps' reputation and continuous technological breakthroughs makes us the premier vendors of in-demand e-commerce platforms.
Digital services have become increasingly necessary to business. Black Friday in 2019 saw a 20% increase in online sales, marking an important transition from physical to digital. Ironically, this is a transition that most companies have failed to effectively tap into.
Now, that's where we come in. 65% of businesses still do not have the establishment of a digital platform. This has provided us the opportunity to set the new standard of shopping and pave a path of revival for many businesses.
Now, as we set clients on the right path of technology, it's important to note, why now? A key economic indicator, e-commerce sales in the US has reached $548 billion and is projected to increase by another 35% by 2023. Surprising, what can come from this little device in your pocket, isn't it? I find it vital to capitalize on this trend and bring better e-commerce experiences to consumers worldwide. Additionally, Germany and Japan have some of the largest consumer expenditures, so those are the first few countries we will expand to.
Any company not applying a Nuapps product is stunting their own revenue potential. Resellers and service providers lacking a systematic plan and executing their marketing strategies are our main clients. We make marketing goals a reality, granting mobile access to any company's product line. Now, not being able to open up storefronts in certain geographical locations is an issue for many businesses. Luckily, we're their extra set of hands, introducing them to a broader market.
So, what do these extra set of hands look like? I'm excited and privileged to, for the first time, to introduce to you the new way of shopping. AR Place and Buy. Today, we live the shopping experience. Next, VR Walls. This is a virtual closet that we have made for one of our clients. The days of scrolling and pinching into photos are now over. Lastly, introducing our 360-degree product touring. I'm feeling butter cinnamon bun ice cream. Pick, purchase. It is just that quick. The best part, it is all available on the same great apps, accessible on Android and iOS, which Nuapps is known for.
It's basically like shopping in store, but at home. These products are crucial to gain traction in the first 3 years for any business. With a competitive pricing strategy, Nuapps' best offer comes in the premium package, including a standard app and CityWide, as well as our AR, VR, and 360-degree shopping experiences. Our sales team is easy to reach, additional phone calls and email blasts, as well as trade shows and networking events, where you test all of our products in person.
Focusing on direct marketing, we provide a needs assessment to analyze our clients' current marketing strategies and their consumers. This service is free and drives most of our sales online because it is value of a true tailored mobile experience. For small businesses, operating brick and mortar establishments can be very expensive. Luckily, the mobile experience we offer unlocks small business growth potential. Simply put, here at Nuapps, we make small businesses bigger, giving them the ability to compete against the Amazons of the world.
Now, in order to make these small businesses feel bigger, we pride ourselves in our client-focused process. Therefore, the transition to mobile for our clients must be smooth. So, web conferences are held with clients to clarify their goals and to establish a framework for development. Inevitably, the launch of our client's product is their favorite part, and we are just as thrilled as they are to release these products to the world. But the most important part, and one of our investors' favorite parts, the finances of Nuapps for 2020. Currently, Nuapps has $3.8 million in cash, no debt, and continue to increase profit margins while decreasing expenses.
We broke even in January with 19 units sold and an average sale price of $35,000 and total revenue of $662,000. This means for the rest of that year, Nuapps expects strong growth and profit. Now, as you can see on the balance sheet, Nuapps has no debt and low liabilities, putting us at an advantage over many other competitors who continue to take on leverage loans and increase their expenses in order to grow.
Nuapps expects $1.5 million in gross profit this year, with total operating expenses at $596,000, which leads to a total net revenue of $745,000. This year, Nuapps has successfully lessened operating expenses by reducing full-time staff from 32 to 20, which has reduced payroll tax, 401k contribution, and healthcare costs. These choices allow for more positive cash flow within our company each month. And additionally, for the past 4 months, our sales have been projections every single time. And with the roll of our new features and products, we expect greater growth and higher profits for the following year.
Now, we project further top-line growth as we expand internationally, and integrate our new products, driving our current stock price from $116 to $167. Now, this gives you a little insight into our finances here at Nuapps. Now, let me give it back to Ms. Johannes.
Thank you, Tyler. Hasn't it been an incredible morning? Today, we move all of our software platforms forward, providing customers new ways to enrich their lives and businesses powerful tools to change their sales strategy. Isn't it so fantastic? All of our platforms are available to our customers today. At Nuapps, the customer is and always will be at the center of everything we do. We hope you're excited as we are for the future of shopping. Thank you.
Now we're gonna start with questions. Paul?
Great. Well, firstly, well done everyone. I thought it was a great presentation. I love the matching outfits. Yeah, definitely I'm interested in trying to do this myself in real life now. One thing I wanted to touch on, which we touched on briefly, is the people element of this business, right? You mentioned that you had 32 staff, you managed to lose 12 of them, which is a great thing, right, for your profit margins, but also how it impacts morale in the company. So how are you guys sort of motivating and inspiring your employees?
Thank you so much for your question. In order to continue to motivate and inspire our employees, our HR team actually has a great workshop initiative where we host several certain workshops discussing topics that might be kind of controversial, to be quite honest with you. But more than that, we actually practice an open communication workspace. So the fact that each employee is able to have that direct link to their upper managers or to whoever it may be in the company, we actually have a website of our own that the HR department actually runs in cohorts so that each employee feels safe in the workplace and that they feel as though they're able to take on whatever task or challenge they have in the workplace so that they're able to just comfortably work and embrace it.
And to also ensure that morale is always high, our HR department regularly conducts HR evaluations both weekly and bi-weekly to ensure that all employees are both very welcomed in the overall workplace in the company, as well as producing the most that they can in the company.
Good work, everyone. Regarding being debt-free, how do you plan to continue that or minimize future debt going forward as you grow?
Well, we plan to minimize at least most debt through actually IPOing. We're planning on an IPO within 2 to 3 years. Currently, our finance team is researching on finding an underwriter and doing the paperwork to start. And we currently are transitioning to a C corporation to minimize the amount of debt that we will use. And currently, we will also use our cash that we have on hand to fund our expansion.
Nuapps seems like it's been around for forever. And you are very good with coming up with new products that are that go in hand with a very progressive, technologically progressive environment. How do you know, what indicators do you use to know if it will be successful in selling?
Well, thank you for the question. So we have been for a long time, we have been here around. So before we just created apps and PWAs, but right now we do more than just that. We offer a customizable shopping experience, which allows us to really dig into a more variety of our customers. So with that feeling and with that progressing, it actually helps us to really sell our products because now we have companies such as Macy's, Lowe's, or even companies that already have mobile app developments. But the fact that they don't have an improved customer shopping experience, it really holds them back. But we can provide that to them, and that's what really helps us sell our products.
To continue what Rafi was saying on how we can help sell products, what we have here is something unique that you really can't find anywhere else. In free website builders like Wix, Leafly, and the other sorts, you can't really get the customization, you don't get the dependability, you don't get the maintenance platforms that we provide. With all of our packages, we provide 1 year of maintenance for everything. Any updates you want, any new features you like added, you do for free, included inside of our packages. Our platforms, we can allow customization further than what you can have in your drag and drop platforms on Weebly, Wix. You can create REST APIs where you can interact with anything you want, yes, including your Samsung Smart Fridge. You can connect to any platform you want. And with a publish subscribe system in Redis, we can have integrated graphics into into your mobile experiences, which allow for something different than you've seen in any other workplace before.
So how are you guys planning to expand internationally?
Thank you so much. So at the beginning of the fiscal year, what we did was we allocated our budget 80% towards domestic focuses and 20% internationally. So this was the marketing budget that we gave to our marketing department. And also we have 2 sales associates who are continuously focused on just strictly making international sales. Also within our research team, we always have 1 or 2 programmers who are strictly focused on international efforts. And by basically structuring our company so we have specific employees who are focused on our international expansion, we're able to be successful both on domestic and international fronts.
So you guys aren't like hiring people in international markets to kind of sell your product, right?
Yes.
To become product specialists and sell it to local businesses.
Yes.
Are you guys trying to do that? Is that why you kind of downsize some of the domestic employees so you can have more resources to grow internationally? Was that the strategic idea there?
Well, being that we've been around for 8 years, we had to ask ourselves what exactly we needed to do in order to expand. So with that, we realized that with us having such great success domestically and understanding that in countries such as India, where the e-commerce market hasn't been tapped into, we saw exceptional opportunities. So we understood that this was the route that we had to go in order to grow as a company. And tackling your question based off of having sales associates, we actually try to hire bilingual employees to be able to make these international sales. And within our social media platforms, we're continuously trying to reach out to international companies to be able to actually successfully incorporate this international front that we're trying to accomplish.
Thank you, Nuapps.